their moment in history, but they have a responsibility to seize it. Barack Obama is seizing it, right? The people of New Jersey didn't choose to live and work and raise their families in the longest, deepest global recession since the 1930s. Most Americans recognize that the roots of this crisis lie in a series of bad decisions in Washington and on Wall Street, and a business and a governing philosophy that says anything goes. But Americans have never failed to turn crisis into renewal. This is our time of renewal, and we will succeed, right? John Kennedy once summoned our country to explore the stars, conquer the desert, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the arts and commerce. He said that we should do these things not because they're easy, but because they're hard. More than 40 years later, these words still resonate. President Obama is doing just that. President Obama isn't running from the hard challenges, he's meeting them head on. Here in New Jersey, we have also been meeting those challenges head on for the past 4 years, often with Washington working against us. Now, with a partner in the White House, there is no limit for what we can accomplish. President Obama believes that health care is not a privilege, it's a right. That's why he's fighting to create America's first universal health care system. A system that preserves patient choice and holds down costs. We've been fighting the same fight in New Jersey. That's why we expanded our family care program to cover every child, enroll 80,000 more children and their families. Now with a partner in the White House, there's no limit to what we can accomplish. President Obama believes that we have an obligation to be good stewards of our earth. He knows that we can grow our way out of the global recession by creating great jobs. We've been fighting the same fight in New Jersey. That's why we put in place an energy master plan to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 25% by 2020. That's why New Jersey's installed more solar panels in 3 years than any state except California. And that's why we're working with the White House as a partner to build wind turbines off our coastline and create thousands of green-collar jobs. With a partner in the White House, there's no limit for what we can accomplish. President Obama knows that we have an affirmative role in helping our neighbors weather today's economic storm. That's why the President created the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, a measure that's providing $17 billion or more in new investments and tax relief for New Jersey's middle-class families, creating or saving 100,000 jobs. Whether it's health care, dollars for the most vulnerable, additional funding for our schools, colleges, and universities, or new initiatives on that great economy, the President's Recovery Act's making a real difference, and it's working. It's working today, and we're on our way back. America is on its way back. We've been fighting that same fight in New Jersey. That's why we're the first state in the nation to pass a comprehensive economic recovery plan. That's why we're putting more than 40,000 people to work building highways, bridges, tunnels, and schools. That's why we've created a mortgage modification and mediation program that's a model for the nation. Our home foreclosure rate is 50% lower than the national average. Now, with a partner in the White House, there is no limit for what we can accomplish. But remember, there will always be critics, some who are even into deceit. Here in New Jersey, those critics promise the moon. They want to cut government, increase spending, slash taxes, and end collective bargaining. They offer no plans, no specifics. They won't tell you which taxes they'll cut. They won't tell you how to balance the budget. They say they'll lay off 10,000 public employees, maybe more, but they won't say who or when or at what consequence. They won't tell you what services will end, which preschool they'll close, or whose go. I don't think we should be putting trust into the vain people who gave us skyrocketing unemployment, a housing crisis, bank bailout, corruption in the Justice Department, and a war in Iraq. The same people who so miserably failed in the White House now want you to hand the keys to the State House to them. No way! That crowd knows how to criticize. They know how to point fingers, but they don't know how to lead. Real leadership is about taking on the tough challenges and doing so in a specific, honest way. If a candidate can't be straight with New Jersey, if a candidate won't step up to the plate and offer specific solutions to our shared problems, then that person isn't prepared to lead. For those Republican critics